Alright, so today, chat, we are doing Discord call-ins. You guys get to tell us a funny story or ask us for advice. No trauma dumping, please. This is all for funny ha-has. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Nate.
Hi.
Welcome to my office. How can I help you?
I got a pretty interesting story that takes me back to my sophomore year of high school. I wasn't paying attention, so I ended up bumping into someone, and as always, I would usually just look up, say sorry, and then move on with my day.
Yeah.
Things turned a complete 180 for me on that part.
Well, did it beat you up?
No, actually, so this is one of those people that takes being a furry too hard.
Oh no.
It was one of those kind. And so what happened is, like, I was gonna say sorry. They immediately they hissed at me. The minute they looked at me, they hissed at me.
Was it a furry?
Yes, it was. Oh my god. So after they hissed at me, I just looked at them really weirdly and I cringed. Next minute, I didn't even have the time to react, but they tackled me down to the floor.
What?
And they were, oh my god, this part, like, this technically counts as self-defense, but they were, like, trying to scratch me and all. From that part, I did end up getting a scar on my left wrist, and it's still here to this day.
You got a scar from a furry?
Yes, I did.
That's insane.
Alright, and so after that happened, I got really pissed, and I was able to manage to push them off, and I started trying to run away. Oh my! This is where things get turns more weirder, and I kid you not, this person went down on all fours and started chasing me.
What?
I kid you not, they went down on all fours and started chasing me. I thought they would be slow, because, you know, humans are not the best on all fours.
Were they a horse? Was it a horse girl?
I don't know. I don't even know what they were.
They weren't wearing, like, any tail or anything?
They were wearing a tail, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Bro's getting viciously attacked.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, the dedication is crazy.
They either had to be a fucking, like, cat or a horse.
I know. I'm still scarred by that.
Were you running away from them?
Yes, I was running with them for a good amount of, like, lunchtime, and
no one helped you?
No, like, they just looked at me and they just laughed. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Everyone laughed at you while you were getting chased by a furry running on all fours.
Yep. So, from this point, like, they consistently kept chasing me to the where it came to an outdoor run, and they chased me out to the point it's in the parking lot of my school.
Uh-huh.
And right there and then, the school bell just rang, like, alerting us to all that we have to get to class and such. And me being the student who doesn't want to be late to class and is, like, one of those students who participates and is good in class, I didn't know what to do, and I really want to get to class to get avoided. She was still chasing me at this point, and I was still running, so I was trying to think of a way to get away.
Oh my god.
The only thought I had... Okay, so a bit of context. During this time, I was a bit more of a bigger, chunkier kid, so I rode around like 220 during this time. My mind decided, like, you know what, screw this, and then I decided to jump right on her and form into a ball.
My god, that's awesome!
So after getting up, I looked back at her. She was knocked out cold.
Oh my god.
You knocked out the furry?
Yeah, I was not expecting
that
to happen.
You, like, cannonballed on them?
Yeah, I was just hoping for them to be at least, like, injured or not able to move and still awake, but nope, they were knocked out.
That's based.
What the fuck?
So from that point, I was wanting to help her out, because, I mean, it would be bad, but considering...
Yeah, you're not some monster, yeah. You have feelings.
Yeah, but considering I wanted to go to class more than have to deal with her,
100%,
I left her there
100%.
I left her there on the parking lot, and I didn't hear back. So after that day happened, I was completely surprised of what happened. I didn't tell my parents or my friends of what happened.
Do you think they took her to a hospital or a vet?
Hi. So the next day after that, I had online classes, so I wasn't at the school in person. But then the day after that, I returned back to the school in person to go around. So this happened again during lunchtime. I didn't see the furry anywhere, but I assumed this was their mother, but she was full on yelling at the office staff. I was just walking by the office staff, and she was yelling furiously on telling what happened to my daughter and such. And I was like, oh, this must have been that person.
Oh hell no.
So, not knowing what to do, I just started to run. I just started to walk quickly past by the office and just never hear from that. And
Damn.
ever since that day, I never saw that furry again. And also, because of that part, I believe because of me, my school did end up getting a lawsuit or something.
What?
So,
That's crazy.
They
yeah.
got sued?
Yeah, they got sued, but after a month or two, and I heard more after the lawsuit got lifted, and they just didn't never talked about it again.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, I'm
that
glad
happened.
I'm glad you're here and you're all good. That sounds like a traumatic attack.
Yep, I was not expecting that to happen.
That's crazy. Are you okay? Do you need therapy?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you for the amazing story. That will be $7,000. Bye. Hi, welcome to our room. Please sit on the cook chair and tell us your story.
Don't worry, I'm sitting in my own cook chair. I'm nice and comfy.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so I have
So-
2 very short stories that are very funny. Don't worry.
You take your time. They don't have to be super
Okay.
fast.
Well, the first story, so I work in a bar kitchen, and we close at 9 right now because of winter. But
Yeah.
certain bartenders, her husband likes to come in all the time after I'm closing. He'll request that I make him something,
Mhm.
and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna cook you anything, but I will be nice enough, and I'll make you like a cold ham turkey sandwich or something. You're like, oh yeah, that'd be amazing. I'll have a cold turkey sandwich, and I make him that sandwich, and his wife is so happy every time I make him one of these sandwiches because
Mhm.
I don't know what I do to the sandwich, but every time he takes one of the sandwiches, he immediately leaves after he eats the sandwich, and then just goes home and passes out. And she's like, Jason, I don't know what you're doing with this sandwich, but oh my
What do
god,
you-
it works.
What's the
like a drug. Like,
recipe?
it's just mayo on bread with turkey, lettuce, and tomato. It's basic sandwich.
Bro's lacing it with something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, am I accidentally putting something in the sandwich?
Are you
shouldn't be
putting
putting in the
MSG in
sandwich?
it?
No, we don't put MSG or anything like that. We just have mayo, just regular stuff. Throw in the sandwich.
That
and
mayo
just
has to
make
have
it.
something in it, bro.
Bro
I'm
blacks
guessing
out and puts
'cause-
chemicals in the sandwich.
But yeah, it's just regular mayo. We get it from like our food company that we get our food from, and I just use it on all of our sandwiches. And he's like, I don't know what it is. I guess it's because he's drunk and he just goes home after a full stomach and passes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my first story. It's pretty funny. She's like, I
Wait,
love
so
these
he, like-
sandwiches, man.
He drinks when he eats it.
So he'll drink at other bars before coming to ours. Like he usually stops there because his wife's there and the bartender, so he'll sit there and talk with her
Mm.
while she's closing.
I think
And
the
then I make him
alcohol might be playing into effect a little bit.
Yeah, but she says every night I make him one of my sandwiches, he passes out like right as soon as he gets home because she's used to him being up when he gets home.
Oh.
But she says
Shit,
whatever you
keep
put in those
helping her out.
sandwiches is. I was like, I'm helping you out. Whatever, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
That's awesome.
Second story was at our Christmas gift exchange where
Mm.
we all like had like there was like supposed to be a $25 limit. I'm pretty sure like everybody broke that limit. I was gonna get like a $40 speaker, just call it good, but I didn't have enough money, so I was like, I just got a gift card. I'll just give him a gift card. It'll work out. Like put $20 on it.
Yeah, gift cards are nice. I like them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're sitting there. I pick out my first gift. I grab the biggest box because I'm like one of the first few numbers. I'm like, I might as well just get the big one out of the way. Open it. It's a
Yeah.
pressure cooker. I was like, oh, I'm not having this for very long.
Yo, that's awesome.
And since it's a gift exchange, someone of course steals the pressure cooker.
No.
Yeah. So I either had a choice of stealing a bunch of like alcohol bottles, and I was like, nah, I'm not really into
Ooh.
that. I was like, maybe I'm thinking about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go grab another big bag. I grabbed this big bag, and I'm like, oh, this actually got a lot of weight in it. I open it. There is just a bunch of just sexual related stuff in it.
Oh my god! Wait, like
we have
try to
we
like
have a
describe
male-
it without saying the words, you know?
I won't say anything very inappropriate.
Describe how they look.
Well, a Subway or Jimmy?
Function.
There was a soap in the shape of a phallic object.
Oh my god, a long one?
Long. It's like about the size of my forearm.
Damn, that's long. That's
Dude,
big.
and there's a suction cup on it, so I can stick it on my shower wall and clean my hands off on it.
I would have kept that.
I do have it. It's still in my room.
Cock soap. You have
I
it?
have it. It's sitting.
Send me a picture.
I'll send you a picture after we're done.
Put it in IRL photos.
I put it in IRL photos. Yeah, I'll put it in IRL photos. We also had in the other package there was like lube, which I thought was hilarious. I'm like, oh hey guys, look I got lube. And they're all looking at me like, this kid's definitely gonna.
This kid.
Whoa. I picked a gift, not on purpose, total accident. It was just fate, all right. And then one of the last.
No one stole it from you.
One of the last things in this package was male enhancement drugs, and I was like, wow.
Oh my god!
And I shit you not, I looked at them and I was like, guys, what the fuck? And I was like, who got
Not
this?
the rhino pills.
They're not pills. It's like a liquid. It's like 5-hour energy.
Oh my! That's so crazy.
Yeah. So I sit there. I'm like, who got this? Who bought this gift? And my boss, who is my uncle. He gives me the dirtiest look. He's like, puts his finger up. He's like, I bought that. And I was like,
No, you
this out.
You got smexy stuff from your uncle. That's crazy.
No, it wasn't on purpose. It was a gift exchange. So we're just blindly grabbing bags, and I blindly grab all the sex team shit.
Nikki, thank you for the raid. Hi.
What?
Hi. Give me a second. I'll do my intro right now. That's insane. Well, I want to see pictures in the BC.
I will,
or in the
I will
channel.
send pictures in the IRL photos. Do not worry.
Let's fucking go. I'm excited.
But yeah, anyways, it was good telling you my stories. I'm gonna
Yes,
hang up. I have
thank
some dinner waiting
you.
for me.